Welcome back to The Dark Beyond. The Karen Reed case continues to grip the nation, a twisting labyrinth of accusations, legal battles, and shocking revelations. A mistrial, a hung jury, and the specter of double jeopardy now hang over the courtroom. The question remains, did Karen Reed kill her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, or is she an innocent woman caught in a web of circumstance? The trial's end brought no closure, only a wave of new questions. The jury, unable to reach a unanimous verdict, left the future hanging in the balance. Red, facing charges of second-degree murder and leaving the scene, now faces the possibility of a retrial, a prospect her defense vehemently opposes. The prosecution, however, remains steadfast. They argue that the evidence points to Reed's guilt and are determined to retry the case. The courtroom becomes a battleground of differing interpretations, a place where truth itself seems to shift like sand. Reed's defense team has thrown a potential wrench into the prosecution's plans. They claim that several jurors had already agreed on Reed's innocence on certain charges before the mistrial was declared. This revelation has ignited a firestorm of controversy, raising the specter of double jeopardy. Can Reed be retried for charges she may have already been found not guilty of? This question has become central to the legal battle, pushing the case further into uncharted territory. The defense argues that a retrial would be a miscarriage of justice, a violation of Reed's fundamental rights. The prosecution counters that no formal verdict was reached, that the jury's deliberations were incomplete. They insist that justice for John O'Keefe demands a full and fair trial. The courtroom becomes a crucible, testing the very foundations of our legal system. The prosecution presents a narrative of a volatile relationship, fueled by jealousy and anger. They paint Reed as responsible for O'Keefe's death, alleging she struck him with her car and left him to die in the cold. The evidence, they argue, is clear. The defense counters with the story of a tragic accident, a night of celebration gone horribly wrong. They argue that O'Keefe's death was unintentional, the result of a series of unfortunate events, and that Red panicked and in shock fled the scene. Two narratives, two versions of the truth, clash in the courtroom. The jury's inability to decide reflects the complexities of the case, the conflicting evidence, and the emotional weight of the accusations. The fight for justice becomes a battle for the narrative, a struggle to control the story. A tangled web of evidence. Adding another layer of intrigue to the case is the controversy surrounding the lead investigator, State Trooper Michael Proctor. Accusations of misconduct and inappropriate behavior have cast a long shadow over the investigation. Proctor's alleged actions, if true, raise serious questions about the integrity of the investigation. Did his personal feelings toward Reed influence his handling of the case? The defense argues that Proctor's behavior has irrevocably tainted the evidence, casting doubt on the prosecution's entire case. The prosecution, while not condoning Proctor's alleged actions, maintains that the evidence against Red is strong enough to stand on its own. They argue that the focus should remain on the facts of the case, not the personal failings of one investigator. Yet the specter of doubt lingers, further complicating an already tangled web. As the legal battle rages on, the court has taken steps to protect the identities of the jurors, shielding them from the glare of the media spotlight and potential harassment. This decision, while understandable, has fueled speculation and intensified the desire to uncover their identities. What stories do these jurors hold? what led them to their individual conclusions, and what ultimately prevented them from reaching a unanimous verdict. The answers to these questions remain shrouded in secrecy, adding another layer of mystery to an already enigmatic case. The upcoming court proceedings will be crucial in determining the future of the Karen Read case. Will she face a retrial? Will new evidence come to light? And will justice, so long delayed, finally be served? Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated.